welcome to the Movie Throne. I'm your host, the one and only King Kansas with, I don't know who the hell this stranger is, but you can tell I'm grinning because I'm happy. He's finally here. It took you 10 episodes to actually get on the damn Movie Throne.
Yeah.
Your name's in the damn intro and everybody's wondering who the hell's this Doctor in Movies. Unless you follow us on the podcast Outlaws, you will not know who this man is.
Exactly.
Well, you should know because he was one of the founders on the Movie Throne, Season 1, Season 2, and then he got busy doing a whole bunch of school.
Yeah.
Actually using his brain for some good in the world, not infecting people with COVID or whatever.
Yeah, COVID hit us, of course, as well.
So, that being the case, he has his first vaccination. I had mine. I made sure that he's not walking through the door and infecting me and killing me, because without me, there's no Movie Throne, there's no nothing.
No show.
Because these guys, I don't know, would you be able to do the show without me?
Absolutely. You are the show.
I'm not the show. I'm the little part of the show. I want to be the Wizard of Oz.
I see.
Doc.
The man behind the curtain.
That's right. I want to pull the strings. Okay, you know what? You do this, you do that, and that's it. Whatever. And then once in a while, I'll show my face just to show that, you know, I'm still alive, right? But anyways, guys, as you can tell, new set. New person beside me. Well, actually, old person. New look. You know, but different name. And different format. So we're going to change things a little up. We're going to try and keep it as low as possible. We don't want to ramble on. If you want an R-rated version of us, go check out the podcast Outlaws, okay? There's a little show called Bro Talk, Sports Talk, and Confessionals that we're going to be starting. And, of course, the Best Of series that you guys enjoy. So that's hashtag not for kids. This is PG, which I wanted to be otherwise, but you know what?
13.
It's okay. Well, there'll be some F-bombs here and there, so I apologize ahead of time. Probably from me, not this guy. This guy, you won't hear him saying, unless I piss him off. Or he'll just walk off the set. Okay, guys, so let's get to the news, headlines, topics, and anything there is under the sun in the world of movie, TV, and entertainment, okay? I brought the right person to do so. So what we're going to do, Dr. Movies himself and myself, we watch a lot of shit, okay?
Oh, yeah.
There's movies that come out in the theater, and as you guys know, and I told you guys loud and clear, I'm not going to be doing no solo movie reviews and shit. If we happen to watch it, we'll report on it at the beginning of every episode moving forward right here. So I didn't have the privilege, but this man did. This man is the biggest Star Wars fan on the planet. Okay?
On the planet.
Okay? Maybe even the universe or even galaxy. Okay?
Yes.
I don't know yet because I haven't gone to space yet. So until then, I'm going to believe his word. When he says he is, he is. And whatever I say is the law. Okay? So he had the chance to watch this new little show on Disney Plus. What was it called?
Star Wars The Bad Batch.
Okay, so tell everybody on YouTube land. I'm going to put the spoiler in the corner. So be warned. This is what we're going to call our Star Wars spoiler rundown. So it's kind of like what I did with the Marvel rundown, and I ruined everything. He's going to ruin it for us. So if you haven't seen it yet, then go hide, go disappear, then come back and watch us. Okay, the floor is all yours, Doc.
Perfect. So Star Wars Bad Batch just came out last Monday, May the 4th. May the 4th be with you day, right? Star Wars Day. And came out a huge premiere, 80 minutes long.
80 minutes long?
80 minutes, yeah.
Holy shit.
It picks up right where the Clone Wars left off, so it's a direct sequel.
So it's a continuation.
Exactly.
You're saying. Holy shit.
Surrounds a squad that was introduced in the Clone Wars in a little mini arc, and people really liked them, right? So Disney decided to make a follow-up, right?
So a little separate series, right?
Exactly, The Bad Batch. And I have to say, that premiere,
we should be in that one, buddy.
Oh, I wish.
King Kansas in The Bad Batch.
Exactly.
He's the guy you don't see in the corner. Anyways, go ahead. Sorry, buddy.
The premiere, it has to be, in my opinion, is probably the best of the animated series premieres, right? Because we've had the Clone Wars, we've had Rebels, we've had, there was another one I didn't watch. There was a minor one.
Okay.
From all of them, this easily is the strongest premiere.
Really?
Yeah, it's directly picks up exactly the last one, and you get to see Order 66 from the clones' perspective, who didn't follow it, right?
Damn.
And it's really interesting to see, right? The whole premise of it is there's this batch of because the clones themselves, they're produced in a factory. They're not real human beings, right?
Okay.
And so this Bad Batch, the reason they call it Bad Batch is because they're a bad batch of clones. They malfunction in some way, not necessarily negative, but they don't listen to instructions.
So they got a mind of their own. They don't follow orders and shit like that. That's why they're defective. Bad Batch.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
And the whole premise of this episode just follows along. It starts off with them being evaluated to see if they could
continue with what they're supposed to be doing,
exactly,
right?
with the Empire's morals. But by the end of it, we see that clearly they have a mind of their own and understand the Empire is doing some bad stuff.
I gotcha.
And that's the whole adventure is going to be cool to see. I believe the second episode comes out today. So
really,
I'll be
so it's not going to be
that.
every Tuesday because I know didn't it drop? They just did it the Tuesday thing for May the 4th, right?
Yes, they dropped it Tuesday for May the 4th, and now it's going to be every Friday.
Every Friday.
The reason they did it is because of Star Wars Day.
Of course, celebration, right?
Yeah, you kind of have to celebrate it.
Shit, man. So it looks phenomenal for what I've seen and the trailers.
Animated wise, phenomenal.
So definitely, Doc, you have to watch the Clone Wars and all that shit for this to make sense. Or are you able to, like, for me, because I'm not going to go back and watch the 50,000 episodes of Clone Wars. Would I be able to follow what's going on because it's based on these guys?
Exactly, you would be.
Unless you want to know the back history, right?
Exactly. If you watch the Clone Wars and specifically their episodes, you'll get a lot out of it.
Okay.
You'll get context. You'll get to meet them before this show. But this show doesn't rely on. You can definitely understand what's going on.
Okay, because I want to jump into it. I don't want to go back and watch 50 episodes just so I can start watching this thing right now.
Exactly. No, this one it stands alone on its well as well. It's very strong. The animations, I still think
it looks phenomenal. Filoni's a part of this.
Yes.
He has his hands all over it.
Our God Filoni, the only man who knows how to make Star Wars stuff nowadays. Him and John Favreau.
Uppercase G, no lowercase G around here. Okay, guys. So
get rid of Kathleen Kennedy. Just put Filoni and let him do whatever the hell.
Didn't he
wants.
work with what's his face?
Favreau.
Lucas.
Yeah, Lucas and Favreau.
Together.
Yeah. John Favreau he worked with for Mandalorian. Right?
Holy shit! Yeah,
and he himself created the Clone Wars Rebels.
Yeah, it looks good, man.
So
you're very pleased, happy with it?
Yeah. Well, I had a feeling.
Well, if anybody's going to be able to critique it, honestly, it's you.
Yeah.
I'm the occasional Star Wars guy. I'll watch the big movies here and there, but for me to follow it to my deathbed, I'm not like that. But I'll still damn watch it.
Exactly.
You know, so I'm glad you enjoyed it because I want to dive into it. That's why I wanted you on set so I can ask you: is it safe for me to jump in
100%.
and watch it? It's not gonna, I don't have to watch 50 episodes just to enjoy it.
No, 100%. You'll be fine.
Speaking on animation, this guy he twisted my arm. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys right now. What the hell am I talking? I'm talking about Invincible. Okay. I watched the first episode. I did my little review, and I told everybody I'm only gonna watch the one episode. Whatever. This thing's not for me. Blah blah blah. Then this guy goes, "King, watch at least another 1 or 2 more episodes, and then I guarantee you, just like the boys, you're gonna follow through right to the end."
Yep.
And I can honestly say and admit he was right, which is very rare to hear that come out of my mouth. He was right. Okay.
How good.
The King watched it, and honestly, I was pleased because I go, here's another damn cartoon thing of violence, arms getting ripped off here and there. But no, like I always tell you guys, I don't mind that shit as long as there's purpose and it progresses the storyline forward.
Exactly.
Every single thing they did, and holy shit, the finale, that subway scene, holy shit.
Ridiculous.
Like if that happened to, I don't know what the hell I would do.
Exactly.
But father versus son, like I never saw anything in a comic book or on any stupid animated screen or whatever, like what I witnessed there.
And you said it's just amazing the fact that you start off and you're thinking, oh, it's overly violent, what's the purpose? And by the end, you see the purpose.
Exactly.
Where at first you're like, oh, like this is just violence for violence sake. By the end, you're like, this isn't just like, there's a purpose. He's scarred, this man. Like his father is just completely torn out.
Tormented. He's like a demon, for God's sakes. He's the anti-Superman. Let's just say. And the crazy part is, for me, what kind of turned me off a little bit was, they're making fun of the Justice League character. So there's one person that looks like Wonder Woman. Aquaman looks like some fish dude. Like one guy, it's the Flash. I don't know what the hell they called him here. But everybody kind of mimicked a DC character or Marvel character. And I was kind of like, oh, here we go. Here's another stupid thing. But once you pass that and you kind of realize, and then you get into the characters and the voice actors, like he said,
what a cast.
You buy them. That alone will get you to watch this, 100%. Okay, guys? Like I said, don't do what I did. Just watch one episode. Watch the first 2. It's only, 8 episodes?
Yeah, it's 8 episodes.
And it's 47 to about 50-something minutes per episode. Yeah. But, holy shit, you're not bored at all. Like, I'm telling you, I binge-watched from episode 2 to 8, a day and a half.
Yeah, you could easily do it in a day and a half.
It's like 7 hours, 8 hours tops that you'll waste on an afternoon. And guess what? It's worth everything. I thoroughly enjoyed it thanks to this guy. So maybe I have to listen to this guy once in a while more often and not be stubborn like the kings usually do. Listen to the people around them.
Exactly.
Because they might be as knowledgeable as
Sometimes
you.
the peasants know what they're talking about.
Trust me, you're not a peasant if you're sitting beside the king. You know? You're of royal blood. Honorary royal blood, okay? I'll give you that. You know your shit. That's why you're beside me, you know? Offending people or whatever. But this whole Warner Brothers, DC, Black Superman, casting and directing mumbo jumbo. First, what are your thoughts, and what do you think of it?
So,
and it's J.J. Abrams. He's producing it. He's not directing it. He's producing it.
So here's my problem.
Okay.
I have nothing against a Black Superman. Here's my two problems. One, it can be Clark Kent.
That's
because Clark Kent is a white Superman, right? Just out of comic.
Yeah, isn't there like alternate versions?
Yeah,
there is a Black Superman from another universe kind of thing.
Number two. Like, are you just saying screw you, Henry Cavill? Like what exactly is? I didn't know Henry Cavill retired from the role. Like. And I didn't know.
I didn't hear him say that. I don't want to be Superman. I hear him say the total opposite.
That he wants to be. On top of that, he's a liked Superman. People like him as Superman. There's no one even people criticizing his films aren't criticizing him as an individual, right? Batman v Superman. It's not like, oh, Superman sucked. The story wasn't very good, right? Justice League, same thing.
Exactly.
Right? Man of Steel, most people enjoyed for the most part, right? It was a mixed, but most people enjoyed. Even Snyder Cut, people loved Superman in it. So it confuses me what the logic is, because you have a phenomenal actor who's proven as Superman, who already has a history as Superman, who you could easily continue as Superman, and you want to just bye Henry Cavill. Let's make like who?
I agree.
I don't understand this. It's like pondering to
who wants it
exactly. Like what is the need for this Black Superman? I just don't understand. Like, I get equality and everything. I have nothing against it, but you have what is the logical reason for canning Henry Cavill Superman?
Doc,
there's none.
There is none. You know what it is?
It's just confusing.
We have the need for a Black Superman.
Yeah.
But what are the fans asking for?
Who asked for this? So I'm wondering.
Jack Snyder's Justice League success. Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
The fans want Henry Cavill as Superman.
Exactly.
If you're gonna do a Black Superman, which go ahead.
Yeah.
Don't make him Clark Kent. Make him from an alternate, because I know there is an alternate. I'm not Mr. DC guy as much, whatever.
There is an alternate. I'm fine with doing
do a Black Superman alternate. I don't care. I have no problem with that.
Like Joker style, make like a separate movie that doesn't have to do with DC.
Exactly.
And introduce
if you're gonna do that, okay?
Yeah.
But at the same time, me personally, if I was a part of the Black community, I would want a new character for ourselves, like to represent
100%, 100%.
How is making Superman Clark Kent Black representing them?
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Are you going to have him as a farmer? What are you going to do?
Yeah, exactly.
Because, back in the day, because of all slavery and shit, unfortunately, they didn't have farms. They were working the poor cotton fields and shit like that, which is totally bullshit. Like, that's like insulting them. And like, for me, mostly, it's going to fail. And there's other guys who are like Tyrone Magnus and shit like that on YouTube land there. That supports this, that's saying, you can't have him as Clark Kent. Have him as an alternate, whatever. That's cool. But what is Warner Brothers doing? It's like something's going on there that they're not listening to the fans, that the fans want this. So if you don't give the fans what they want, there's going to be backlash.
It feels like they're confused themselves. Like you have
your DCU,
then you make the Snyder Cut, which is good.
Yeah.
Then you go this direction to make a Black Superman. Then you're going apparently.
What are you doing?
Then they do a promo. Did you see? Apparently on YouTube they released they're releasing the original Joss Whedon Justice League in 4K, and fans were like, "Why would you randomly advertise this?"
Now you're gonna put salt on a wound.
It feels like they're very they're in an echo chamber.
They're stubborn.
They don't listen.
They have blinders and they just want to go their own direction. If you're gonna do a Black Superman, go ahead. Restore the Snyderverse, keep all the characters that we know now, leave them alone, start something completely new, by all means, go ahead.
Especially because you would think the reception they're getting from Zack Snyder's Justice
and Henry Cavill.
And Henry Cavill is so positive. Why would you come... You're finally getting good reception.
It's like they don't care. They just want to make money. They're not listening to the
But
fans.
they're not making money.
No,
That's
they're
what
not.
kills
No.
me.
They're shooting themselves in the foot.
Mm-hmm.
They're loading their gun and they're pulling the trigger while it's in their
Yeah.
holster.
And finally, Zack Snyder's Justice League starts bringing some positivity.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, you know what? Let me shoot myself in the foot again. It's
Exactly.
like,
What do you? Where's your logic? That's what we want. Have us run the damn thing. Ask the
Honestly.
king. Ask Dr. Movies, for God's sakes. We'll tell you what to do, you morons.
Exactly.
Anyways, you guys let us know in the comment section. You guys agree with us? Maybe you don't agree with us.
It's
Maybe
even more confusing because they're doing sequels to like Aquaman 2, right? And the
Sorry,
Flash.
you're moving forward? What
So
are you
you're
doing?
moving forward, but you're also doing some rebooting.
Are you moving to the side now? I don't know what the hell they're doing.
Yeah,
Like, where's your logic, buddy?
Oh my
Donkeys running Warner Brothers /
100%.
DC. Okay, next topic, buddy.
God. Yep.
Andrew Garfield. Apparently, he did some sort of interview
Yes.
that he's denying that he's a part of Spider-Man No Way Home. What are your thoughts? Do you think he's lying? Is he misleading? What do you think he's doing?
If I had to predict,
I'm saying he's misleading.
I think he's misleading.
He's just playing it cool.
I think, I like from everything I've seen, I am going to. I'm assuming he's going to be in it. That being said,
I think so too.
Even if he's not, right? Like,
Okay.
he can't. If it's clearly a secret, he can't tell us anyway.
No.
It's like
What? Yeah.
only thing he can tell us is no. He could either lie to us or say nothing, right? And saying nothing is like.
Mhm.
It is what it is. I'm predicting he will be in it. That being said, like I don't like. I actually have no affinity to him as Spider-Man, so I don't care too much.
No, I agree.
That being said, if he's in it, cool. But if I had to predict, you were asking me to bet on it, I would bet he's in it.
I think he's in it. Why would you get Jamie Foxx for his Electro in there? You're
Yeah.
not going to bring that Spider-Man in?
Exactly.
Like, come on, guys. And why do we have to know everything about everything that's coming out? Why can't we just be surprised? Go to the theater and holy shit, Andrew Garfield's in this movie. Instead of, nope, we have to know. There has to be concrete proof. Let it be. I think he's just misleading everybody
Yeah.
personally. So
If I had to guess, I would say he's in
Okay,
it.
so you
but
agree with me pretty
I have
much.
no. Yeah.
either way, if he is, he isn't. It won't matter to us. For me, you know, us. Toby's in it. I'm happy, so I don't care. Tell you the truth, but you guys can leave your comments in the comment section. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about. We'll talk about this briefly. Is Marvel did their what is it? Welcome back to the
Yes.
theater with Stan Lee's voiceover introducing the different characters that we got, and then they gave us a little sneak peek of things like the Eternals.
Yeah, the Eternals.
That was the biggest thing I took out of it, and of course, new titles for Miss Captain Marvel, the Marvels, and all this shit like
Black
that,
Panther, Wakanda
and then
Forever.
Fantastic Four little teaser at the end.
Yeah.
So the main thing I got out of this is that we got a sneak peek of the Eternals. So what did you think of that portion and the trailer of itself?
It was very quick. I
Yeah, it
don't
was
really have
2
much
minutes.
to say. Yeah, the clip for Eternals was maybe like 5 seconds.
If that.
Yeah, if that looks good. I mean, I'm
They
interested.
look good from what we've seen.
That's the movie I'm actually most curious in out of all the ones
I
coming
want to see
out
how
this-
that's going to be.
Because this year we're supposed to be getting apparently,
4, right?
Black Widow, Shang-Chi, Eternals, and Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
I'll be honest, for me, actually, Eternals is probably my most anticipated, even ahead of Spider-Man.
It's something different. We haven't seen. I haven't read about it in the
It
comic
reminds
books
me
myself.
of kind of like the feeling I had when Guardians was coming out originally.
Yeah, it was like,
Where
who the hell are
something-
these losers?
Yeah, so I'm curious to see, but yeah, I mean, it didn't really change my mind. I mean, we didn't see too much.
It
But,
got you excited to go back in the theaters. Oh, guess what, guys? When things turn around,
well,
we have these movies here.
buddy, in the theaters, you mean for the States. For us, we'll be freaking in the theaters maybe in the year
It's gonna be
2052 or something. And maybe 30 years we'll be in the theater.
Eventually, we'll see them. But yeah, it's just get us all excited. Listen, there was an MCU then. There's still one now, and there's one moving forward. Basically, is what I got. And it looks good. I can't wait. It's promising for all of us. Okay, the one thing before we get to the main topic is Stranger Things 4. There was a teaser
Yes.
trailer that dropped.
Quick on 1 minute.
Yes. What do you think of it? There's not much that we got out of besides
Yeah.
11 being locked up somewhere. That's what I got.
Yeah,
Or maybe it's like flashback scenes,
that's
something
what
like
I think
that.
it is. It looks cool. I think it's a flashback. The man talking sounded like the Doctor from the earlier seasons.
Mhm.
I would assume it's hinting that this new season is going to give us more of
The
background of what she went through when she was being experimented on.
I think so too.
That's what I think.
What else
And
could
that's
you
cool.
do?
That's interesting.
It's interesting. Didn't get a lot. It's just a teaser for a reason, guys.
Yeah.
Until we see what the hell. I'm excited for it.
That being said,
personally.
they gave us more context than freaking the Eternals did in the Marvel Club. I thought
That's damn true.
at least that was a minute long.
We still didn't get know when the hell we're gonna get it. So maybe at the end of this year, perhaps, if not early next.
Yeah, well, COVID
You know?
messed up a lot of stuff for them.
Of course it did, but you know what?
It's
Either
an
way,
expensive show to make.
I'm
too,
excited. It's just been a couple of years now that we haven't got a new Stranger
So I
Things.
want to say 2 years. It's been.
Holy shit, it's been that long. All right, enough of that chit chat. Let's get to the main topic, guys. Main topic. A Little Movies trailer came out, okay? What little movie I'm talking about? A Quiet Place 2 trailer dropped. The second one, okay? Holy shit is what I'm going to say.
Looks good.
It looks phenomenal.
Looks great.
Your thoughts, Doc, on it?
That looks phenomenal. I'm excited to get back in.
You're the one who watched the original when it thing. I was like, I'll buy it on Blu-ray later on. I loved it. It was good.
Yeah, I love the movie. I love the actors, right? What's his name?
John Krasinski.
Yeah, John Krasinski, Emily Blunt. I'm excited to see how this movie unfolds.
How it progresses. It's showing us a little bit of what happened up to the point of the first movie that we saw.
Exactly.
So it's kind of like a prequel mixed with a sequel in a sense,
yeah,
right?
there's like flashbacks kind of. So we'll see. It'll probably give us like some more context as to how.
Especially to those creatures, because we didn't know too much about them. Besides, you make noise, you're gonna get killed.
They're killing you.
So you see them actually probably arrive, and the day of, they got. Which looks phenomenal. Like for me, honestly, God, like he knows. Wasn't too excited about the first. I'm like, what? They're quiet the whole damn movie, and then they make noise, and then the last 15 minutes, the movie. But holy crap, you have to watch it for yourself. And if you've seen this thing in a theater, which I don't think we're gonna be lucky.
No, I don't.
It's coming out May 28th.
No way.
Yeah, it's coming out. We're not gonna see it in the
we
theater.
won't even be out of line.
Maybe you guys in USA land might be able to, but us here in Canada.
No.
You think it's gonna be on HBO Max or anything?
No. This is not HBO making it. No, I don't believe.
Okay, so it's direct to whatever. That's
that one we'll get in 3 months on Blu-ray.
Well, I'll buy the damn thing. You know what? If it's as good as the first one, which I think it's going to be, it's going to be even better. But I'm totally excited. Glad to see that you got both of them in this one. I don't know how.
28th, you said?
Yeah.
No, we won't even be at a long.
Do you think John Krasinski is going to be long in the film, or is he just going to be a little bit at the beginning, and then it's going to pick up where she left off with the remaining kids headed up north?
It's difficult. It's difficult to say. I'm expecting. I don't think
he's gonna be in it long.
Maybe
I think maybe 10 minutes and that's it.
Depends on how much time they spend.
The flashback.
Yeah.
Because what are you gonna really show? You're gonna show them doing their own little normal life, them getting attacked, shit going down, and then them going to hide, and then maybe that's what you're gonna do your flashback.
He's directing it, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
And from what I got, I don't think he's in it much. It's what's his name?
I think so.
Cillian Murphy's in it. That's who I know from all the other ones besides Emily Blunt there.
Emily Blunt as well, yeah.
A couple of the kids are returning as well, but it looks good. It looks scary as hell.
100%.
I hope it's just as creepy. We get just as much jump scares and shit like that. We're totally looking forward to it. I'm telling you, we're gonna have good films coming out. Quiet Place 2. We have The Conjuring. The Devil Made Me Do It.
Yes.
That one, holy shit, that looks cool, buddy. I think that's coming out in June instead of September. I wanted to come out. You gotta put these movies during Halloween season, guys.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know why you're putting them 2-3 months, and at least with this COVID bullshit, it makes sense.
Halloween Kills, if that's gonna be coming out this year finally.
Didn't they film 2 back to back?
Yeah.
So we're gonna get one, and then the following. I don't know if it was just like that last one that you made me watch. Phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
That's Halloween, not this gimmicky bullshit cartoony. I don't know what the hell you guys decided to do.
The legit one.
It looks phenomenal. So, anything else you want to say before we get the hell out of here on the movie throne? Well, guys, we are glad that you decided to stay the whole length from beginning to end. Welcoming. I can't even speak, man. I'm so goddamn excited.
Doctor Movies.
I'm high off the paint fumes from painting around here. I feel like a painter Picasso, but. You know, we're glad that the doc is back. He's going to try his best to be here every single week moving forward, unless he has some sort of family emergency like rescuing a cat or something. I don't know. But he'll try and be here when he can. You know, but this is the new date, Saturday mornings. You know, like we got busy schedule. Hopefully, you know, we'll be even busier. You can check us out here. Check out our other content. It's going to be the podcast with me and him. And then, of course, you want the podcast Outlaws. Go check that out. But again, hashtag not for kids. So like, share, and subscribe.
Yes.
Stay off my throne.
And mine.
And stay off his side throne. Or I'm going to call it the side throne, okay? But he'll be joining us on a weekly basis. So until then, you better be the hell good because we're going to come and get you. So until then, see you next week. Take it easy, guys.
Bye, guys.
See you later.